What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Picks Partners here, and welcome to another tier list.
Yes.
You guys have been enjoying them so much recently.
Have.
And you know what? It's been fun.
And we have.
So we're going to do
For the
another
most part,
one.
when I don't disagree with Evan.
That's always the fun part of these tier lists. There's always disagreements on there. But this is one that we want to do for a long time. And you know what? Since we're in the groove on it, it's finally time. And now we can kind of erase recency bias from our brain because it's been fucking at least half a year since we finished it, and it took so much of our life to get done. Game's been out for a year and a half now because it took us a fucking year to beat it.
Yeah, but we did
but
it. And as far as I know, we were the first channel on YouTube to have all the endings out.
At least of like more prominent creators, I guess, if you will.
Yeah.
There are a lot that had abandoned them. Weeby is still going through it. I think Weeby's getting closer to like, I think Weeby has like the low 70 of endings. But
I see.
Yeah, we're here with the fun stuff right now.
Yes.
With a cast that, spoiler alert, I think, even given the fact that we were locked inside with them for 200 plus hours of our life, that I think is one of my favorite Kodaka casts of all time.
Wow.
I don't know about you, but in retrospect, looking at this, comparing it to, you know, the classes of like 1, 2, and 3, I feel very strongly about all these characters, but I guess we'll see how you feel, and we'll go forward with starting out with none other than the pro tag himself, Takami Sumino.
I say
Easy
S.
S tier.
Yeah.
Easy. Honestly,
S for Sumino.
once again, best protagonist out of any of Kodaka's games in general.
I just think of that one clown car clip.
The clip that's helped make this game go viral and get more popularity, so that's pretty neat.
It's not often, you know, you see a character like him.
It is.
It's not often you see a main character like him, I should say, like a protagonist.
Yes. I think what I like the most is that Takami is a protagonist that has personality and isn't just a blank slate, but is also at the same time flexible enough to be able to bend his personality and morals to balance through 100 endings without any of them pulling too far and breaking, except for points where they're kind of supposed to, looking at like comedy route kind of stuff. But like, to be able to take a character and make it so that they can respond according to choices that can get drastically different, and it doesn't seem like Takami is 5 different characters of one, is actually impressive. Because
like, it's funny because he can go from being, you know, sad, wet paper dog man to like just the most badass fighter you have ever seen.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, we had our complaints where Takami would get pulled to be way too smart out of nowhere for the sake of the story, and then
I
in the flip
said
side,
wet paper dog. I meant wet paper bag. But then like puppy, wet puppy.
Yeah.
I combined wet puppy with wet paper bag into wet paper dog. Anyway, carry on.
But there were some times where like he was pulled to be extremely intelligent out of nowhere for the sake of the story, and then pulled to be extremely dumb out of nowhere for the story. Those were extents that kind of got weak. Yeah. But I'd more so put that on
that
storytelling
so rarely
of the route.
Happened compared to the whole story.
It was in very specific moments, very specific routes where it called for Takami / the player to be intelligent or unintelligent.
And obviously,
and the like.
Spoilers for possible endings some of you may not have seen yet.
This is going to be graded off of all 100 endings, so you should probably make sure that you know everything going forward, because otherwise
you'll be like, wait, what did they just say? And we will not be responsible for that.
Exactly.
So here's your warning to click away now.
And with that warning out of the way, next up.
Wait, because there was something I wanted to say.
Yeah.
The one where he has to unalive himself over and over
Yeah.
and over to get rid of the fucking ghost of Ato in his head. That was metal as hell.
That was crazy.
Like,
there's a lot of crazy endings
I
in this
remember
game.
we were both just like, holy shit, Takami.
Yeah.
Like, he's just such a good protagonist.
Yes.
He's my beloved son. He has some dumb moments, and he's
Absolutely.
unconscious for a lot of the game. But I love him dearly.
Spends a lot of time recovering in bed from death.
Honestly, yeah.
Next up, Takamaru.
Takamaru.
And I'm gonna throw my boy Takamaru in A.
Yeah.
There are, not just from us, this game has favorite children. When you play through it and you go through 100 endings, there are some that get a lot of time spent on them, that get a lot of development spent on them. There are some that get like
next to nothing.
Next to nothing. And I might do the prime suspect of that one next. I feel sorry for them, but just to go ahead and
I think we might be looking at the same person.
I probably, but Takamaru kind of sits in the middle, a character that has a very distinct personality, a very distinct resolve, very strong character, one of those kind of glue of the crew characters, you know, has that demeanor and power behind him to help keep everyone kind of on the up and up with things and use the violence in his bones to try and keep everyone in line.
Yeah,
I love
and like how he
Takamaru
was
through it.
like the basically big brother figure to the twins before, and like I think I forgot who else was on his little squad during the
killing game,
where he was just like, you know what, Takami, fuck you, I'm gonna help out everybody else. I don't trust you. You go do your own thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, of course that would, you know, be sad. Cause like, no, dude, stop being an asshole. Takami doesn't deserve that. But like, from his point of view, he's doing the right thing. Like,
yeah.
there have been a lot of times we're like, Takamaru, come on.
Yeah.
We're just like, bro, relax. But
you know, everyone kind of had to take, well, I say everyone, but a lot of characters kind of had to sometimes take the seat of small antagonists for various routes. But I love Takamaru a lot, and likewise, he goes up there at B. To talk about unfavorite children.
Oh, and the fact that he loves, you know, he takes care of the elderly and stuff. Like, he's like the...
What a dude.
Like the just...
What a man.
Biker, but like heart of gold type. I love that.
Yes. But, unfavorite children, that probably has to go to Moko.
Yeah. Like...
I think the only route...
Also, not of us, to be clear, of the developers.
I mean of literally the developer.
Yeah.
The only route where Moko gets, like... Where actual Moko, once again, spoilers.
Actual Moko, not...
Because, you know, sometimes the Moko that's with us is, you know, the whole thing going on down here.
Commander.
The commander situation.
The doppelganger commander, yeah.
If I remember correctly, the only time that Moko really gets to shine is the romance route. As the, like, strange host of it, which doesn't even do anything for Moko's character.
There is one where she, like, sacrifices herself.
It removes her from the game.
That
once again happened a lot. There are a lot of routes where...
So you're talking about ones where she, like, is consistent throughout it? Like, is present?
Yeah, ones where, like, a lot of characters in this game got, like, routes that were there to help develop them as characters and show you more of who they are. Moko never got that.
No.
Like, very seldomly was Moko actually given something to work with.
At least not that I can remember.
Because then, like, you know, on the flip side, I can't even use death as an excuse because there's a specific character on this list who realistically spends, like, half of this game, if not more, dead. But then the routes where they're alive are some of the most peak shit you've ever seen. And you know what? I'll go ahead and get her out of the way. Fucking Daromi S tier.
Yes.
Greatest character. Get out of here. Talk to me.
Evan.
Greatest character. Okay, no, I'll get my bias out of the way. But the holy shit, greatest character alive. That's my girl right there. Absolute insane gremlin
Yeah.
who starts out as like this like seemingly
shock value,
joke character that's put in there by Kodaka
breaking the fourth wall
to like make fun of Danganronpa fans that want a killing game. She starts out as like a parody of that, but then once the game is really like opened up
and once you like learn about
Daromi,
her more, you're just like, oh, she's actually got a lot going on.
What an incredible character. That is daughter, I love her so much.
Same. The blue-haired crazy.
Absolute gremlin character. The whole Retsnam thing was insanity and solidified opinions for both of us on how peak Daromi is.
God, yeah, that was... She's a lot smarter than she lets on.
Yeah? Golly. But, Daromi, we'll leave you be for now. You queen. Rest in peace.
Do you want to go with the other blue-haired crazy?
I keep forgetting something I was going to do when we started this.
What?
Was for a lot of people maybe wondering about what this bottom tier is.
Yeah.
About like really wish there's more about them, because this tier list that came around here has all the commanders on there.
Yep.
To rank as well. And we will rank one of the masked commanders, but for the rest of them, I'm just going to put all of the other commanders, your Mervrums, your Turum Tammies, your
Mugangs, Adamakus,
your other ones that are there. They're all just going to go and wish there was more about them, because realistically, aside from very few moments or routes, they're mostly boss fights that are kind of on loop, doing the same things over and over again.
There's some things with, the husband and wife, and they had a kid, and then they're dying together,
but that's all
stuff like that. But that's just stuff for like plot hints to the main characters and stuff. Like,
yeah, like
as just like, wait, what do you mean they have a kid? Were they? And it's like, no, they're just messing with us.
I think we said throughout the game that we were hoping that there'd be like a route where they all like unmask themselves and we spend time getting to really know them. But I really feel like the only time that we saw more of them was the route where Veshness like wins early on and takes over the school, and then they're around as like security, but they're just talking shit about Veshness.
Because we also learned from Adamaku, he hates Veshness because she murdered his partner.
Yeah.
Which was like, we were just like, Jesus Christ, okay. But yeah.
For doing a more appropriate ranking, I had wished that there was more of them involved in the story.
Also, to be clear, where it is, this isn't an alternate like thing where they're below D or anything.
Yeah, no, this
is like a separate
this is
category altogether.
This is a rank of unknown soup, because
soup.
Wanting to rank them, I would want to know a lot more about them.
To fairly rank them, we would need to know more about them.
Since they're on the list, I figured I'd throw them there.
Yeah.
But, like I said, I wish there were more story beats.
I really wanted to see their faces underneath the mask so bad.
Hey, maybe when the DLC comes out for the next 100 line, the third Boogaloo, we're going to have 80 more hours of our life in this game at some point, maybe. Who knows? But for now,
is there a confirmed
right
DLC?
No,
or are you just
really
assuming?
Everyone's assuming. I mean, Kodaka has said, he's like, I want to be able to make this thing big, and has
as
talked
if it
about
isn't already.
He talked about potential updates, jokingly saying, what if we had 1,000 endings?
Oh God.
So there may be more that comes to it. I don't know. And that will especially be given if it's gained more popularity recently and gotten hits for everything. Yeah. We were at a con where there was a lot more Last Defense Academy stuff than we were used to seeing. Yeah,
there was.
Anyways, now with them there on the list and out of the way, back to the blue hair crazies.
My son, my beloved son.
Your son.
As much as I would put him in S, he at least deserves to be an A.
I definitely would think,
because he's played huge parts in the game.
I do believe I can argue Yugamu as an S tier character.
Really?
I think I can.
Yes.
Not just, not just on vibes, but also how they're written in story usage. I can see Yugamu as being a very S tier character.
Like when he's first introduced, you're just like, oh, he's a pervert. But like the more you get to know him, and the more that he, interacts with everybody, you're just like, there's more to him than that.
Yeah.
There really is. Especially in the what I like to call the polycule ending.
No, man.
Of Takami, Daromi, Yugamu, and Subasa, where they're all like, yeah, let's all be roommates together when this is all over.
And they were roommates.
And we learned that Yugamu never actually wanted to be an assassin. He wanted to be a doctor. And I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, he was tired of killing. Like, it was just... It's like, brah. But then, like, he made such big contributions to the whole poison situation for Dal Shah.
Yeah.
And I know when he's, dead, and it's Kyoska that does it with Nosomi to make it, but, like, originally it is him.
Yeah.
So, like, he's just... and his interactions with Takami. I ship them so hard. As you all know.
I know you do.
Yep.
But, as we have discovered, there's a grander ship than that. So with that bridge, I'll go ahead and throw the next one in the list of Gaku.
See.
Who's apparently the real soulmate
Really?
of Gaku? Gaku? We hate him, but he's fun to hate. I think I might be able to put Gaku at a low A.
No, I refuse.
No, you refuse? Okay.
Above
Yeah.
Above Moko.
Sorry, Moko.
I thought you like wrestling.
I do. But if there was more about it with Moko, that'd be great. But
thanks to Moko, I learned what a jobber is.
Oh, man. But, yeah, I mean, it's a bit tangential, but, apparently there is
you showed me.
We discovered at a con together the world of Yugamu and Gaku.
Yeah, apparently
it was terrifying.
That's a ship.
It's a big one.
And I hate it.
I think in, like, the official, like, online poll thing, like, their ship won, like, 3rd or 4th place overall.
First place was Takami and Eito.
Yeah, it
but
was.
Second place was Takami and Yugamu, and I was like, ha!
Boy,
I'll take it.
The internet loves toxic relationships, apparently. But
I wouldn't say Takami and Yugamu is toxic, though.
They're just a heck of a duo together. That's all I'll say. That's all.
It's always the red and blue.
Oh man, but Gaku, love to hate him, but he has his moments.
He does.
He's equal. He's equal parts like good gold star student, and equal parts put the dunce cap on, you fucking idiot. It's a very impressive balance to be able to maintain, but Gaku does it somehow.
And like he cares about his not real family and stuff like that. And
yeah, we don't have to go into that because that would erase everyone.
It would.
So we just treat what's in there as canon,
but
because it's as close to canon as you can get for everyone.
But God, the whole Yuri thing, bro.
Oh man, what a mess.
Just he's the pervert character. There's always
he really is.
Like there's Yugamu, but Yugamu's very specific.
Yeah.
Yugamu's a very specific kind of, that.
Yeah.
But
that's why he and Daromi get along together.
Yeah, but Gaku's one of those just those like, ogling girls type of perverts.
Yep. Never grows beyond it.
Nope. No, it doesn't.
But we'll grow beyond him. As we move on to Hiroko.
Hiroko, S.
Yeah, oh yeah, easily S tier. From the beginning, she captured our attention. She was also very interesting because even in the original prologue route, the longest prologue in gaming history,
yeah,
she was showing signs of very interesting things that caught our attention, and consistently, even before we reached the SF route that we finished out the game on.
I would honestly put her in second or third place in S.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
agree. An extremely important character,
Mm-hmm.
extremely well done character, extremely dynamic, growing. There was a lot
Yeah, there
about
was.
Hiroko that was just extremely well done.
And how she just wanted to get out of that loop that
Yeah.
she's been doing for what, centuries, I think?
Realistically, yeah. Yes, she had gone through it because you can essentially
At
count
least
it.
decades. Like,
'Cause, I mean, you can count it as, essentially going through it 100 times.
Yeah.
She had done it throughout pretty much most of the endings that we had there, which gets to a high extent that she had been living Groundhog's Day style over and over and over again. But extremely well done. Given most of the game, she is the companion character. She is the Kyoko Kirigiri.
yeah, pretty much.
To essentially, obviously that changes from route to route based on who they focus on, but given the larger story of things, Hiroko technically is like the one that is beside us most of the time, which is intrinsic because of who she is through all of it pretty much.
Yeah.
But extremely well done.
I really like her
Extremely
and
happy for that.
Daromi's dynamic too.
Oh, that was also crazy.
It was
Oh,
crazy,
killing
but it
game
was
times.
also, wholesome too.
Yeah.
Because Daromi told Hiroko her story, and Hiroko was like so sad for her, I remember.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh.
But with Hiroko up there, we go and move on to Eito. Atsuki.
Yeah.
S tier.
Yeah.
Incredible antagonist. I always had a feeling about you, you rat bastard. It's on the record. I was like,
Where does
there's
he go in
something wrong
S tier,
about
though?
you. I'm okay with where he is right now. Once again, spends literally half of the game dead.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Literally from the get-go, you decide if he's
That's
in
very
the story
true.
or not. We spent, once we emerged from the prologue from Route Zero, we immediately spent half the game without him there.
Mm-hmm.
We did the Kill Eito side first and went through all of that madness before working our way back to the spare him side. So, once again, of all those characters that has little screen time, Eito is one that suffers from that. But the screen time that he has is
the screen time that
extremely
he
valuable.
does have is insane.
It's extremely valuable, extremely punchy, and it's extremely extreme.
There was one that I remembered that really upset me because it made me almost like him.
Was it the Goodbye Eito?
Yes.
The tiny Goodbye Eito route that was connected to the second scenario?
Where
Yeah.
he basically jumps onto a bomb to save the kids from the rebel camp
Yeah.
that he has no idea who they are,
Yeah.
and it's also a way to atone for everything,
Yeah.
where he already took out his eyes and he's just
Yep.
he realized that all he wanted in the end was forgiveness.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That was insane.
And then I'll never forget him, especially thanks to the Cult of Takami route. I will never forget you, Eito.
Yeah.
You have been burned into my memory until my deathbed.
I can still see that
Oh,
CG.
same. Everyone can. Once you've seen it, there's no going back.
No, no matter how hard you try.
Oh man.
It's just, that's the kind of thing that's just hey, this is being stored in a very specific part of your memory, and your brain will not let you forget even if you want to. Which, God, we've seen more of Eito than we ever wanted to see.
Unfortunately. So we're going to move on past that. And we're going to go to the twins. Firstly, Ima. Give him an A.
Yeah.
The twins play.
The sister complex thing was, eh.
It's unfortunate, but
But
classic.
besides that, pretty decent character.
Yeah, I would say.
I remember we hated him at first.
Oh yeah, and that's kind of the point, because he also has very antagonistic tendencies.
Yeah.
Given the sister complex situation, they play into that a lot, and in various routes they do that. And so being able to at least be able to punch back against a character with that kind of thing, I'm glad they did that and didn't just let it be. Though there are sometimes where like, oh, Ima, you silly little goof, which is why he's gonna be low A. But yeah, we'll just he'll be there for now, but he'll probably end up being overtaken by many characters on this list here. But with that, we're gonna move on to the better twin.
The better twin.
With Kako.
Kako, the sniper.
A tier, definitely at least above Ima on that one.
Yes.
Another sweet bean character. Very much ended up growing on us more and more as time went along.
And she got character development too, like growing like away from her brother.
Yeah.
In like most routes? ?
Yeah. Or at least attempting to.
Yeah.
Pretty much most of her development that did happen was coming through the fact that she was tired of being, you know, the sister on the pedestal and wanted to be her own person.
Saying, hey,
wanted to be separate from
call me my
Ima.
name and not sister dearest all the time.
Yeah, that was a big arc, even from, you know, chapter 0, before Ima became like the first big victim of things, because Ima got in that, and that's something we try to prevent later on and create all that fiasco. But a lot of her character arc is involved in trying to say, hey, let me be my own person. And being like, no! That sound bite is also haunting me forever.
He sounds like an old man. God.
Oh,
I do
man.
want to say,
Yeah?
this isn't towards any character in specific. It has been so long, and we went through so many endings. Please grant us some grace in terms of memory.
Yeah.
Because if we are remembering something maybe slightly wrong, or if we're forgetting huge things, cut us some slack, please.
Yes, please.
Because,
you know,
like, there's people who get to hyperfixate over this for months and just, like, consume the content. Meanwhile, we played it, and then we have to move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
So we don't really have time to remember everything that happened.
Yeah. We do fully like move on to the next thing afterwards, and it has been a year and probably like 3 months since we beat the chapter 0 of this. There'll be things that are unknown. That's why we haven't like touched on some other tier lists either. Like I know we did Ace Attorney ones, and I've had like the other ones made and waiting, but that was also like 5-6 years ago. That I honestly don't remember some of the characters and how they act in there at all for the most part, which is why we haven't touched them in a long time.
Yep.
But
So
at least
just-
with this, it's
just-
somewhat
just
reasons
keep,
we can remember.
Keep that in mind, please.
Yes. And with that,
Don't come for us in the comments if we don't remember something.
we will go to
Subasa!
Subasa. As much as I
As
would
you wanna
love
put
to
her in
throw
S.
her in S,
A, yeah, definitely.
I think probably the strongest A.
Yes, I agree.
Because also a very...
I just got the bus scene in my head.
Yeah, don't remind...
Oh.
I had to get that out of my system.
That was foul when that happened.
Yeah.
Just poor Takami and poor her. Just waking up to that on your shoulder. Can you imagine?
No, I don't want to.
Like that. Oh.
But a very strong character, very important character through a lot of things that were happening in the game. I love Subasa very much.
She came in clutch with so many things with her like abilities to like put things together. She would fix Sire
Yeah?
and stuff. Like, dude, and she's precious.
Precious, Queen Bee, absolute sicko mode. But
She's got a lot of spunk too.
a lot of spunk.
A lot of chutzpah, a lot of grit.
But then when you look at the slew of characters up top there,
Yeah.
kind of hard to compete with them. You know, because I don't want to end with Dalsha down there, we'll go ahead and rank Dalsha and get you up here on the board. I'm gonna say that Dalsha is A tier.
I agree.
In my opinion.
I agree.
Dalsha was, aside from our overlord Veshness,
as we called him, Big Daddy Dalsha.
Big Daddy Dalsha, the most fleshed out.
Daromi started that.
Yes, she did.
And I was like, Daromi, you're so right.
there was more to it, though. I can't remember what exactly it was.
Yeah, there was
we simplified it.
There was some more slang added to it, but
yeah, we simplified it. But the most fleshed out of the commanders, for very specific reasons, being essentially the second most powerful, the previous leader, essentially.
The previous Supreme Commander. Yeah.
And being the penultimate boss battle in each route. Sometimes expanding upon the story and stuff, but I wouldn't say enough to be able to throw Dalsha anywhere close to the top up here.
No.
Very few times that Dalsha ended up expanding beyond the loop of the system, where a lot of times Dalsha popping up was like, okay, we're at this day now, and this is happening the same exact way it does every other time that it does.
Yeah, I really love that he followed his own, like,
his own
code,
creed.
his own morals.
Yeah.
And to the fact where, like, I'm pretty sure he's the only commander that would have given us a chance to prepare ourselves for a fight with him.
Yeah.
Because he wanted a fair fight, because he wanted to see what we could do.
Absolutely.
And he had his own honor code, and he was just low-key kind of chill dude. Like,
yeah.
As far as the commanders went.
Yeah.
But, God, I wish I could have seen more of him. I wish I could have seen his face.
I know. Hey, maybe one day.
Maybe. Who knows?
And there's a DLC.
I'm sure
Our lives
there's
would be sold to it.
plenty of fan art where people
absolutely.
draw their own versions of what they think he might look like.
Absolutely. The whole suit's off in those.
Oh, my God.
All right. With Dalsha out of the way, we move on
Kurada.
to Kurada.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Somewhere around
Do
here. Somewhere around here is where I'll place Kurada for now.
She's precious.
She's
She's daughter.
Oh, yeah. So you got to get them apart.
Yeah.
Very interesting. You know, a character that starts out as a specific trope.
Yep. And you're like,
and then
what, tomato?
But then evolves into a completely different trope beneath the trope, which is fascinating. You know, angry rich girl turns into fucking absolute mess of a shy bean.
Misunderstood. And how we've learned the anger and all that's just a front to not appear weak.
Yeah.
So she's literally masking.
Yeah.
Quite literally masking.
So good. Very entertaining of a character throughout it all. Your throat disagrees with that statement because she was very aggressive of a voice on
the
your
graveliness on my vocal cords was when
a bit of a nightmare for you, but
a very prominent speaker in some episodes. I was just like, God have mercy. But she's very dear to me.
Absolutely.
And whenever I can tell whenever I care about a character, it's when they die.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, this hurts more than I thought it would. Oh no.
Yeah.
Happened a lot with these characters.
It did, and we had to watch it over and over again.
We did. It was awful, and there would be flashbacks, and they would show pictures of the dead bodies. And every time I saw Yugamu, I'm like, don't.
It's like, don't remind me of what happened.
The fact that he was the last one still barely alive when they went to the second school after we, chose the first one first.
Yeah.
And I think some of his last words were like, I get to die surrounded by all these cuties. Like, boys and girls alike, by the way.
Oh, man.
And he just,
But now, Kyoska Magarabi.
It's Magadori. Magarabi is Emma.
That's right, because we got fucking thrown about by both of them because we once we met Emma in Danganronpa Another, we were saying her name wrong because we were saying Kyoshka's name. Mm-hmm. So now I was so unsure of myself. Kyoska,
Magadori.
I'd say the strongest of B tier.
Yeah. She got some development.
Some.
When she was like, you know, in her little romance situation with Takami.
And a couple other moments.
We got to see, you know, 2 arms, 2 legs.
That's one of our favorite bits.
Yep.
Can't quite work you up to a new tier on that one.
No.
Because another character
but God, I loved all her references though.
Of course. Another very walking trope.
Oh yes.
On that one.
And also very erotic character.
Another part of her walking trope.
Uh-huh.
But when push came to shove, I feel like the trope was stronger than a lot more of her moments to evolve beyond it. You know, even in the romance route, she was very much in her trope there for a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate when that happens sometimes, but you know, you can tell when the favorite children are there and how they've been treated. But Kyoska, also a delight, a darling.
Yes.
A little bit dumb sometimes.
Her dynamic with Kurada, oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were something.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, I don't know if I can say she's higher than a B.
Yeah.
If so, it'd be a very, very low A.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, rest easy.
Rest easy.
And we'll move on to Shoma. Another very tropey character.
Uh-huh. But, however,
You
he had
helped
moments.
me. Absolutely.
He had moments where we were like, yes, King!
I think I'm okay putting Shoma at a very low A.
Mm-hmm.
Because Shoma did have very strong moments against the grain of his trope.
He did. He really did. Like, there was one very specific one. Oh, what was it? It was like he did like something really metal, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
He had a few of those. You know, we also have to keep in mind that he is the one that helped, unfortunately, harbor the evil Gi by it being inside the stuffed animal.
That's because he was traumatized.
Exactly.
And
Leo.
He was always the one that insisted on taking care of Ava because he always felt the most sorry for her.
Yeah. Grew a very close-knit bond with Ava.
Mm-hmm.
But,
and, like, at one point, I think there were, I don't know if it was just one or there were a couple times where we helped him kind of start to like himself a little bit.
Yeah.
But then I think there was one really sad part where I think maybe he sacrificed himself.
That happened with
and he wanted to be, you know, useful.
Yeah.
And he had like this whole like speech, I think. And it was really sad because we're just like, oh my god, he finally starts liking himself, but then he dies.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Classic.
Because like the moments that he did have were very emotionally impactful.
Yeah. So Shoma, you've earned your way to A.
Not to mention, as bad as his self-hatred is, his comments about himself could be really fucking funny.
Yeah.
To the point where it's just like the shocking kind of funny.
Yes.
Where he says the most craziest things about himself, and you're just like, holy shit,
it's like,
dude.
damn, I'm surprised you had 100 of those in the tank.
It's like, dude, relax. Oh my god.
Man, it's always very unique.
Uh-huh.
But you've earned it. Enjoy it, Shoma.
You're not garbage, Shoma. Look where you are in the tier list. You're not garbage.
I'm at the far end like I should be.
No.
Away from everyone, as far away as possible. Not even the commanders are near me. All right.
Except for Del Shaw.
He's
here so he can execute me like the garbage I am.
Exactly. Next up, Nosomi. And I would say a strong-ish A.
Really?
Where are you thinking? I definitely can't say yes. I don't think so.
I would...
She's obviously very important to the story, but I personally, I don't know that Nozomi had enough standout moments for me. She never ended up being a favorite character of mine like the likes up top, that like when they popped up on my screen, I was like, ooh, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
She was a strong character, you know.
She
but
was.
I wouldn't say I had any equal level of attachment to her as like looking at the top 5 up there.
Yeah.
You know, she was important. She had a lot of great moments, which is why she's very strong on here on my
compared to
list.
Takamaru, yeah, I was gonna say.
Very strong on my list, but I just don't think I can say she's on the same level of those up top there.
Of those 5, yeah. That's fair.
I feel like that's a very tough list to compete with. That, spoiler alert, in my opinion, looking at the list, I only see 2 more people that could potentially be beside them on that list.
Yeah.
And none of them will overtake them. Spoiler alert. But I think that's a good place for Nozomi on there.
Yeah.
A very important part, pretty much Takami's drive through half of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Be it for the better, for better or for worse.
Whether it be for Nozomi or Karua.
Yeah. But I think this is a safe place to sit for you.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Next up, Undying Flames Boy.
Don't.
Shion, if you will.
Fire Boy.
FB.
No, Shion.
Shion.
That's his destined name from his father's series.
I'd say a decent A
Good.
tier. Once again, can't go to S on that one.
I know.
I
love him dearly. I would get so excited whenever he shows up.
Yeah, you would.
I'd be like,
yeah.
Shion!
Yeah. Helped as much as Shion could.
Especially after the route where he got a name.
Yeah.
I was like, Shion! And they call him other things. I'm like, no, it's Shion!
Yeah.
And you're like, they're probably not going to call him that again.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I will.
Yeah. You only really got that with the SF route towards the very end.
Yeah.
Because
What's SF again?
Oh god, that's the ending route with the time jumping all over the place. I can't remember what it stands for. Sci-fi route, I think, is what it is. Something like that. But yeah, Undying Flames. I think a solid A is okay on that one.
Okay.
So you're okay with that one?
Yes.
Hopefully you agree. All right.
I can be content with that.
One of
Ava.
the commanders, a former commander, if you will, because she always ends up under our roof pretty much. And I will give Ava definitely an A. Somewhere in the middle as well. Somewhere here next to Shion, I would say.
Yeah.
Typically very specific usage of Ava when she's under our roof. You know,
she goes through a lot.
Ends up being brainwashed half the time.
She goes through so much.
The first time she was under our roof with the route that we picked was a very strange one.
What was the first
prologue? Like when we were in the main game. I just, once again, when you talk about CGs that'll never leave, there's the there's her and Nozomi. That was the whole thing we had going on there for a bit.
Vampire-esque situation.
I was like, how do we unpack this one? So
yeah.
But I think a very good character nonetheless. I think an A is deserved there.
Yes.
Right there in the middle somewhere. I think that's fine for Ava. Had, you know, numerous CGs that we'll never forget.
And how she did so much just to make sure her daughter was safe.
Commune.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's ironically not on this.
Yeah. This list didn't have Commune on there, but it is what it is.
We could always say where we would put her.
Commune's an A somewhere.
Yeah.
Once again, not a very common character. Only like a couple routes that you really get to discover.
I'd probably put her at the end of A.
A low A, yeah.
Yeah,
somewhere
around there. Towards the bottom A.
But next up, we have the main antagonist of the game, Supreme Commander Veshness. S tier.
Absolute bad bitch queen.
Absolutely strong
Or if you
in
ask
many
her,
senses.
a god.
Yeah.
Your new god. Like,
take a shot every time she says God. You're going to die. Even in a single route, you're going to end up
alcohol
dying.
poisoning very quickly.
But very strong antagonist. Constantly a thorn in our side when she's playing relevancy in all of it. Sometimes she takes the backseat to other things, but then other times, very good antagonist. Very
and there's
great
like
scenes
so
that she's
much
in.
more to her personality than that is first shown to her or to us.
Yeah.
Like in her route,
Yeah.
you're just like, huh, interesting.
Yeah, those are some incredible times. I'll
She
remember
loves
them
playing
fondly.
mind games,
Yeah, she does.
like big time. She'd be probably really good at chess.
Yeah. But you joined the S tier. Good job, Veshness.
Good I'm trying to like implement that today.
Next up, Shion.
Shion, you mean Nigo?
Nigo. Sorry. I don't know why that happened. Nigo.
It's okay. I know I'm not as important as Sirei.
I'm sorry you don't get to make it to S tier. But I do believe that Nigo is an A tier somewhere. Probably once again in this area.
Really?
Where would you put? I mean, where are you? If you want to go a little bit higher, I'm okay with that.
No, I wasn't
you were gonna
thinking
go lower?
Yeah.
I can go a little lower.
Yeah.
Around here somewhere. Around here.
Yes. That works.
The leader
I'll settle for that.
of the second to last Defense Academy comes and joins us. A bit more sensible than and a bit more emotional driven than our other counterpart. Tends to care about the class a bit more on a on a human level.
Sacrifices himself a bunch of times.
A lot of times. But he's quite fond of Nigo.
We'll never see the crazy thing he can do.
Never. We'll never get to
Ever.
know because it changed every time too, and we
Yeah.
never got to see.
Takami was always
Ugh.
passed out or like gone somewhere, right?
It changed everyone's lives, but we never got to see it.
No, man.
But maybe in the DLC.
Oh my god.
And with that, we have one last folk. One last unit here on the list.
Sirei.
The one, the only. You're fucking commander in charge. You're I'm trying to find the word. Your comrade.
Oh my god.
Sirei. It's gotta be yes.
You love him
on.
so much.
It's gotta be yes. I love Sirei. Sirei's an absolute unit of a mascot, but at the same time, also very extremely important things going on.
Oh yes, he's got a lot of personality too.
Yes, extremely well written, given the fact of understanding beyond some simple reasons of what's going on, of why he acts the way he does, given his connection with his boy right here. You know what? I'm gonna switch you two so you can be not you.
No.
So you two can be next to each other. Because he does make a lot of decisions based off of Shion, because of their connection that they have, let alone the will of humanity.
And you know, at times Sirei can be a bit of antagonist.
You're ready to kick ass. It's a badass day.
Get that whole thing.
When we got to have the special day 69. Oh, I talk about characters
We didn't
that
get
I
to
love
hear
seeing on my
that
screen.
nearly enough to be able to remember it. Well,
I know.
but,
I thought that was gonna be every time, but no.
But no.
It was only on
It only happened
cool
like
times.
what, 3
I
times?
think maybe 3.
Around there?
It may have only been 2.
Yeah.
But I think it was 3. I remember it happening hopefully at least 3 times, but I could be wrong.
But we also did replay it when it happened. So
yeah.
it could have only just been the 2 times. I don't know.
But very fond
yes.
of that plushie with his brain all out there.
plushie. He's a very sturdy robot, actually, that can
He
be
is.
sliced.
And it was always heartbreaking when it happened. To me at least.
You. There were times where I was glad he was gone.
I know.
I was like, good riddance. But there were times where I ended up kind of missing him, and I was like, didn't I say, like, I hate that I miss Sirei right now?
I think that did happen, yeah.
Yeah. I think even some of the
man.
characters were saying they hate that they missed him.
Yeah. I missed him, like, really early on, because, you know, he suffers really early on in Chapter 0.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Nato. Oh, God, you put them next to each other. Oh, no.
Hey, sir.
God.
Sorry about all that.
Sorry about
Just have to do what I can to try and get rid of these monsters.
Oh, my God.
These ghouls.
These ghouls.
These absolute freaks. What do you mean I'm the freak?
Oh, my God.
All right.
Yeah, no one made it to C or D.
No. Like I said, I was not joking. I said I do believe that this is one of the stronger character casts of all of these pieces of work. You know, maybe it helps that by a game being 200 hours long, that everyone gets a moment to shine.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Moko.
Yeah.
But
I wanted to get more Moko content, but sadly.
yeah, it was just
Like she was such a protective, like, mom friend type, you know?
Yeah. But
She was the glue character in this.
somewhat.
You don't
When
remember how
she-
she would keep the peace by distracting everyone with her wrestling stories and stuff, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
"Tell us more, Moko."
Yeah, I only said that because that was the case when, you know, she was actually around.
That's what I mean, though.
Yeah, but yeah, she very much was.
When she was
but,
around, she helped keep the peace.
but it was a shame that she wasn't given more time to shine, and instead you got pointless
Yeah.
routes
I
that had
personally
other
wouldn't put
things.
Gaku in front of her. That I'm just saying. But that's just
But
bias.
I think Kyoska is a little bit stronger than both of them, so it's just,
Yeah.
it's just what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
It's just,
I just don't like Gaku.
I know you don't.
I have strong morals when it comes to being perverted towards women. I wonder why.
Oh man, but that's why he's way down here at the bottom,
Yeah.
being where he should be.
Except he doesn't deserve, like, Moko and Kyoska don't deserve to be in the same.
Well, if there's two people that can beat the shit out of him,
That's true.
That's what they're doing right now. Is that he's on the ground,
They're keeping him in line.
crying and groveling in the fetal position.
That's true. That did happen a lot, didn't it?
As Moko's got him in a fucking sleeper hold, and Kyoshka's
Has
taking,
her sword at his throat.
What's the name of the sword again?
Oh, it does have.
Fuck.
The Holy Jumanji sword.
Yeah, the Holy Jumanji sword
Yep.
is just straight up
Aimed.
absolutely going
Aimed at
sicko
him.
mode on him. But with that, this is where our tier list comes to a close.
Like, if you're gonna be here, we're gonna keep you in line, boy.
Let us know what you think of it. If you agree,
Don't try
If you
anything
disagree-
funny.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, God.
I never thought this. I would have to pay for this. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, yeah, let us know how you think about this tier list in the comments below.
Yes.
And
also remember, please don't yell at us for not remembering things, because
Yeah.
it's been so long and there's so much to remember.
yeah, don't hate us, please.
Please.
But with this one done, we'll see you all with some more glorious content next time.
And have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is where you are.
Yes, yes.
Bye-bye.
Takami, come
No,
here.
stay away from him.
I'm coming
no,
for you.
No,
Okay.
Put his ass back where he belongs, or so help me.
Okay. Put his as where he belongs, or so help me. Put his as where he belongs.
That's the
or so
rated
help me.
PG-13 version of the quote.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Christ.
Oh wait though.